Will it work? Oh my god.
Disgusting.
Make pee-pee, make pee-pee.
And it makes me cry to even look at them.
Hello everybody. Today my NFT drop. Go.
Is it working? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You're sounding really weird.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. How about now? How about now?
No, now it's bad.
Great.
Great. Guys, I got a new computer, so I'm surprised that this is streaming at all, to be honest. And at first it didn't want to stream. So I'm using kind of a different codec or some crap.
Yes, always with the codecs. This is a big problem I have when I'm making my beats. You know, I'm making my videos for my music videos.
Okay, you don't even know what you're talking about. Who knows?
Make pee-pee.
You failed again, you murdering trash.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Oh, damn. I just realized I don't have Discord installed on this computer. So if instead of taking calls, just put it in the chat, okay? And I promise next time. Actually, thinking of doing the streams earlier. Everybody's like, stream earlier, you know? I get that all the time, stream earlier. So I'm thinking about doing it earlier and longer, like all day on Friday. Not all day, but, you know, for like a couple hours on Friday. What do you think? Or is everybody too busy playing Elden Ring? Yeah, I mean? You know what I mean, dudes? Oh, damn it. Oh, bro. Okay, anyway. Let's read what people are saying in the chat. What are people saying in the chat? That would be amazing, because I work at 4 a.m. Oh, God. Okay, well, can't really do too much about that. Everyone else is playing Elden Ring, but deep down inside, I'm in Black Mesa. Okay, that guy's trying to be contrarian. I get it. Get the background music. I cannot believe. Arm Brown starts streaming. Ghost of Kiev stops flying. Coincidence? Don't say anything. Connect your controller to the soundboard.
I may just never come back.
I gotta be honest, guys. This is more of a test stream than anything, and we've already established one problem, which is Discord not installed. Okay, big problems. Big main problems already. Major problems. You should stream you playing Elden Ring. I think I'm gonna download it. Right? It's a hard game. What are you doing? You're trying to grab the tokus of a monster or something? Guys, you know what? I'm too tired of hiding it. I am the ghost of Kiev. I admit it. Well, guys, there's a lot of crap I want to talk about. The new Batman movie. You know? But more than anything, our new friend of the show, Hasbullah. How do you say this guy's name? Hasbullah. Let's check out what his little ass is up to. Oh, I did want to help him promote this, which I'm sure is not a scam. This is how you know NFTs are legit. Check out this amazing promo for NFTs. Hasbullah now has NFTs.
Hello everybody. Today my NFT drop. Go, buy!
Hell yeah, I'm sold. Hell yeah, man. I want to see what Hasbullah's NFTs look like. Hasbullah NFT. Hell yeah. How much? Should we pool our money together and buy this Hasbullah NFT? I don't even get how you make offer. Oh, damn it. I needed like a crypto wallet. How much would you give Hasbullah for this blurry NFT? Which looks exactly like him. $10? I'll go $10. I'll go $10 for that one. Somebody says, oh, he sounds like a kid too. Yeah, somebody said that I was being ableist and am canceled. Very similar to
CK Louis.
Yes, great. CK Louis, the comedian, for calling him a little... I thought he was a little kid, but he's like 18. Hasbullah. So, you know, one of the many problems with this program. Arm Brown, I started a new NFT. It's just selfies of D's nuts. Oh, man, that same guy is saying D's nuts in the chat again. Oh, by that motherfucker. That son of a bitch, man. I've had it. Slavoy coin. We need to get started.
Yes, I meant to make that announcement. Slavoy coin is now available.
Okay, that's great. So people can buy Slavoy coin?
Yes, and I promise I won't do rug pull.
You're not going to do a rug pull. I mean, it kind of is going to make people suspicious if you start saying that, right?
Yes, I promise. I promise I won't do it. Come on, let's get that price through the roof.
Okay, and you promise?
I would say 90% promise.
Okay, so it's already...
Yes, just 80% promise I won't do it. Even though it would be highly profitable and I could get those, I could get all the crap I want.
Like what? What do you want to buy?
Well, I want to buy, PS5. I actually want to buy one of those. You remember on that show when Exhibit would trick out those cars?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I want to buy one of those kind of cars.
Okay, great. So I'd probably urge, don't buy Slavoj Žižek's NFT. Oh, Slavoj, that's a good idea. He would be a great Batman villain. Slavoj Žižek. He's in movies now. He was in that movie with Owen Wilson and And what's her name? Frida Kahlo. He was in that movie starring Owen Wilson and Frida Kahlo. It's just so weird. Just Slavoj Žižek, like in this big like Amazon movie or whatever it was, Netflix movie that no one should, is gonna watch. Let's just say.
Hello friends, I start NFT project. Please check it.
There it is.
Hello friends.
Seems legit. The Hasbullah seems like a good investment. That definitely, like, I would say, definitely sort of like, inspires confidence in the whole NFT thing. He's like, go get my NFT. Hat. He just starts punching the camera. Guy rules. Hasbullah rules. You're welcome on the show anytime you want to come on, Hasbullah. And if not, I would like to challenge him to come on. I also would like to. He's always around NFT. He's always around UFC NFT. I would like to challenge him to a UFC as well. Hello, dearest Cretan. Hopping on for a few minutes before I go to bed. Weird week, no sleep. But yes, how is everyone? He's not is he Chechen? I'm playing Dark Souls 3 for the first time, and it's super effing easy. Oh, you think you're cool, huh? You think you're cool, huh, man? Coming in here to show off. Think you're the ultimate badass, huh, man?
That is a frickin' predator right there. That is a frickin' predator right there.
So far, guys, seems like the stream's working, all kind of bullcrap problems with this computer. The fans stopped running, some drivers wouldn't update. All of this bullcrap, man. I got new Pian, you got new films? Put it in the chat, because I forgot to install Discord.
Great job doing a live show, you asshole.
Okay, calm down, man.
No, I'm mad again. You're going to get it this time, you piece of crap.
Why do you always threaten me on this thing?
Because I can kick your ass, So if I can, then what do I have to lose? You cannot win, so I can just bully you.
That really is a bully's mindset. You think that you could beat me up, so you're just gonna...
Yes, give you a hard time, Because what do I have to lose, So it's a free-for-all for me,
Okay, well, please stop.
No, I will never stop. I will never stop. You're going to get it. You're going to get a fish sandwich, we call it in Slovenia.
Okay, great. I mean, I'm always shocked how different you are than in your lectures. And, on here you just threaten people.
Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, you idiot. That's my final word. This is my final offer. Bye-bye.
And then he walked off. I've been watching... My name is not Damien says. I've been watching Vosh and Hassan this week. Am I saying his name right, by the way? People like to give everybody's ass a hard time on here, and they're like, it's Vaush. And then there's somebody else like, it's Vosh. And Hassan this week, as they've been doing shameless link headline hunting on the Ukraine stuff. And now I understand why some people strongly dislike both of them. I mean, look, I think they both seem like, nice enough guys. I don't think I agree with... From what I know about Vosh, I think I agree with him on a lot of stuff. But on the coverage of this one, I would say it's a little different than how I look at it, There's a little bit of a sort of glorifying... getting wrapped up in this sort of glorification of war and all this stuff. The point, and that's Twitter too. That's why I made that video today. That's Twitter too. Just people like, badass, man. This is badass. And Putin can suck my dick and all this stuff. And it's like that. I mean, look, you know, Putin's garbage and all this stuff. He's just like an oligarch lunatic and all this crap, of course. But I think part of what happens there is then you lose the history of the stuff and what could have been avoided and the U.S.'s role in all this crap. I think it's that's the useful part of it, is that a lot of these people who caused this stuff, you know, if you look at what was going on in the 90s and all that stuff, they get off the hook, and that's not good, you know. What's your overall thoughts on those wacky teenagers on Euphoria? Ian Camp says. I think it's a good show. Somebody on the stream called it A24 Degrassi. It's a good show. I mean, look, I don't think it's the best show ever made or whatever, but it's a good show. I do find myself fast forwarding parts of it. I think that's you know what, that's what it is. That's the only problem. That's the only complaint with Euphoria, is that, look, it's supposed to be kind of a fun, cheesy high school show, Degrassi A24. Tighten it up, guys. That's all I would say. That's all I would say. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. These kind of long, drawn-out little musical parts and all this. Come on. It ain't like that. It ain't even like that, you know? Can you explain why everyone seems to hate Destiny? Didn't he basically create those two turds' careers? I've watched a few of Destiny's things. I thought it was interesting, you know, when I first found out about streaming, that he would debate, like, I don't know where he dug up these people, but he would debate, like, actual, like, neo-Nazis and stuff. And I was like, it was sort of like, almost like Jerry Springer or something. It was, like, very obvious content. It was very, like, not obvious, but it was very, like, it's content that works. You know, you get, like, a lot of crap, you get a lot of emotion, and you get a lot of conflict. And I was like, yeah, this is pretty much what you would expect on a stream, you know? He seems like a smart guy. I watched some of the, what's that guy's name? Who am I thinking of? The Vice guy. It was like in everybody's feed. The Vice dude, I'm blanking on his name. But he debated that guy. The Vice guy who was just like talking over him the whole time. Yeah, Gavin, yeah. And yeah, but Gavin McGinnis, right? And that was funny because it was like just watching this kind of aging guy just bottoming out, you know? Just watching a guy hit rock bottom, you know? Wonder if that guy makes any money doing this stuff online. Because his story, as I understood it, was that Vice, the people who hired him on from Vice, he had some ownership stake in it, I think, because he was one of the early hires, and they kicked him out because he's, you know, if you watch from that stream, he's just like, you know, the kind of person normal people cross the street to avoid. He's like a socially inept guy. So they kicked him out before the company like became huge, became less of a little like stupid, you know, snarky little magazine that American Apparel people read, and it became like a mega company. They think he never recovered from that. Yeah, I honestly don't even know if he believes anything he says. It could be just a guy who got taken for a ride and is like pissed off. But the question was about why do people not like Destiny? I don't know enough about him. I think that he's probably like those guys, like Hassan Pike or whatever. They probably disagree on like economic stuff, but I don't know. Oh, he debated Richard Wolff too, which was pretty interesting. Destiny is a proud lib. He goes around trying to own Richard Wolff and claiming he is a proud lib and a proud dem. Then there you go. That's why they probably would disagree with him. Different economic viewpoint, I guess. that Destiny Wolf debate was extremely frustrating. I don't know if that's a fair debate. You know what I mean? Like, also, like, those channels, what, like, Vosh does and what Destiny does is not, like, formal debate. It's more just, like, internet shouting. You know, like, if you watch actual formal debates, I could put a link to the one that pops to mind. It's like, you have a you do this very research thing, you give this, like, very dry statement, the other person gives their statement, and then you have allotted time to speak uninterrupted to address each other's points, you know? On the internet, it just seems like, who can shout over the other guy the most? That's the guy. It's more content, you know? Michael Brooks put Destiny in his place when they debated, so Destiny talked mad shit about him after he died. Oh my god, despicable character. Was he? He was disrespecting the dead? Ugh, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. Come on, man. Vosh talks super fast like a Twitch streamer on coke, and Richard Wolf talks like a special ed teacher in New York City. That's Richard Wolf's charm, though. I mean, that's why I like him, because it's like, you're not going to miss anything. You know, that's what seems to be, that's like the make pee-pee thing.
Make pee-pee, make pee-pee.
Is he's trying to, like, make things as simple as possible, which I really like, you know? I'm guilty of that. I think we probably all are, of, like, when we're trying to express our points, we're not thinking of how it's going to be received by the other person. We're just like, you know, I want to say my shit. I do, you know. Got to think about how it's going to be received, and I think Richard Wolf's really good at that. Vosh has a lot of good takes. Hassan is entertaining. Surfs make good expose videos. Big Joel is you on downers. Big Joel looks like a guy I know. I always think of whatever. Richard Wolf speaks at boomer speed, which is where I operate. Me too. I'm reaching that point where if I'm watching a video and somebody's going too fast, I'm like, I gotta go back. I gotta go back, watch the same thing 14 times.
And I thought they said Arun Brown, like the Indian name Arun Brown. And I thought they said Arun Brown, like the Indian name Arun Brown.
Speaking of debates, David Paxton still dodging me. He's still dodging me, man. He's scared, you know? I need Richard Wolf speed version of Elder Rings. Okay, so everybody's just playing Elden Rings. Should I actually, this is the things I want to talk about. Has anybody been playing that game? Should I download it? That's A. And then B, are you guys going to go watch the Batman? The new Batman. The new Batston movie. Who's going to watch that ass of Batman? They should let the Safdie brothers direct a Batman. Have you seen Ron DeSantis call Biden Brandon? Brandon. You know what I was thinking is funny? You know there's some guy in some red state who loves, he's like, I love Trump. That's my president. But his name is Brandon. He's like, God damn it. My name, why did my mom not foresee this? Brandon. And they're like, let's go, Brandon. And he's like, God damn it. I am Brandon. He wants to, like, take it back, you know? It's Dark Souls. If you like Dark Souls, you will like Elden. Yeah, it looks the same, right? What's the difference? Can anybody explain the difference to me? Yes, get it, Felipe says. He goes by his middle name. Yeah. Shockingly, though, really sadly, his middle name is Joe Biden. Brandon Joe Biden, you know, whatever. He's like, God damn it, I can't win. I can't win, God damn it.
He can't win that Brandon guy.
What do you think of Let's Go Brandon?
I love it. I say let's go Brandon. You know, sometimes when something breaks or something,
Yeah.
when I'm having a hard time with something, I go, let's go Brandon. Come on, Brandon.
So you're calling like what?
I like if I'm having trouble with a graphics card or something.
Okay. So if you're doing some work on a computer.
Yes, then it doesn't work. I say, come on, let's go, Brandon. Let's get going, Brandon.
Makes no sense, but all right. Don't make fun of my name. You turned me into the wolf. Honestly, it made me think I'm not crazy, thinking that the system is just screwed. It'd be tight if Biden died, then Kamala became Prez, then made Bernie her VP, then she died, then boom, Bernie president 2023. Wow, you got this one gamed out, my friend. That's pretty good, man. You're like that guy, what's that guy, Nate Silverino, or whatever that guy is? Making all these predictions, all this crap. You know what I mean? I was at Hobby Lobby. Oh, you were at Holo? Damn, bro. I was at Hobby Lobby today. You get some of that candy on your way out? You know, they got all that candy. Does anybody know, anybody who's local, anybody who lives in Texas, is Fry's just Texas? Fry's was like this electronics place that has all this crap. But then they were just like, you could buy just like anything there, like pocket knives, you know, like gun holsters, then like any piece of electronics, and then like toys, and then like just like tons of candy. They were just throwing anything against the wall to see what the people would buy. I was at Holo today, and someone had a sticker on their car that said, "Just a normal mom trying not to raise liberal children." Wow. Wonder what she thinks that means. You know, for her, for that person who put that bumper sticker on, it probably means she's trying to keep them from becoming trans and using bathrooms. I teach my kid to not use the bathroom. They just go in their pants. Because just in case they ever become trans, you know, then they won't go in a bathroom. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still putting this whole thing together. I don't know. My honest opinion is if people honestly say, "Let's go Brandon," it tells me how stupid they are. And they're pretty much saying that they're lacking any brain cells. Ooh!
I can't believe that guy said that after I did long explanation that I say it. How dare you? I kicked that ass too.
You gotta quit threatening everybody. You know, it's gonna come back to haunt you.
I kick everyone's ass. Do you see that movie Old Boy?
Yeah, Old Boy?
Yes, that scene where he's hitting all those guys, all those Asian guys, Korean guys.
Well, it's a Korean movie.
Yes, he was hitting them with a hammer in that room. He was just going off on their asses. Takes me against the world.
Okay, God. Jeez. Let's go Zizek, somebody says. It's an open world Dark Souls. I think you'll like it. It'd be awesome to watch a Let's Play from you, okay? Next stream, I'll be playing this grep, okay? It's way more convenient to poop in your pants. Yes. I don't want my kid becoming trans, and then they go in those bathrooms. So I taught my kid just choke those pants with doo-doo. Because then the bathroom part of that equation is covered. Just in case. Just in case I don't do what the bumper sticker says and raise my kid to not become one of these liberal transes. You know, just in case all that fails, at least they don't just stay out of bathrooms. Did you see that Pat Robertson said Putin is on a mission from God through Ukraine to Israel? Pat Robertson looks like a puppet to me, right? Am I thinking of the right guy? What is it, the 700 Club or whatever? Whatever the hell that means. He's like a decrepit old fossil, Pat Robertson, who to me he looks like a puppet, if that makes sense. Like, he's got puppet face, many say, not me. RM, did you see Trump at CPAC bragging about his dog? I put that in a video. That was so funny. Like, I mean, it's not like, you know, it's like, You know, whatever. I guess they're having a good time. It's nothing like, you know, I mean, it's far less disgusting than the sort of like the rest of CPAC, which is all just like, we need to get these brown. The whole CPAC should just be people getting up on the podium going and like winking. Those people. But so Trump does this thing where he's like, my doctor, or no, he's like, there's a guy. Because the first like third of his speech is just him naming everybody. He's like, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's here. Where is she? Marjorie Taylor Greene, we love her. And then he's like, and then Madison Cawthorn, he's a great guy. Matt Gaetz, good guy, nothing wrong there. And then he's like, then he goes into, he goes, there's a guy here too. He knows every inch of me. And he said he likes it. Dude's just doing improv, you know? Dude is doing bad, like, UCB level 1 improv up there. Because that's the exact kind of jokes you see with, like, you know, beginning improv people. It's just like, they'll be like, uh-oh, something's going on down there. You know, like, just kind of like, they'll back themselves into these, like, pervert corners on accident. And I think that's what happened. He's just like, there's a guy, he knows every inch of my body. I'm talking about my pee-pee. I'm talking about my pee-pee. He touched it, guys, okay? He touched it. Let's be honest. Like, what are you talking about, dude? I mean, he's definitely one of the funnier presidents, you know? I mean, you know, Obama's not really funny. People thought George W. Bush was really funny because they were like, oh, he's so stupid. You know, he's tried to open a door that wouldn't open and he made a goofy face or whatever. But it was just more of like a child, you know, like watching a child. Trump's just like such a weird guy, and like people go crazy for this like low-level improv that he does. Hey, Arm Brown, I can't believe you're still not using that clip of Richard Wolff saying toilet paper. Does he say that?
What? Make pee-pee.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Please send me a clip or send me a link. I want to find that. I saw a video of Alex Jones or someone else's YouTube. If Alex Jones on someone else's YouTube. The goofier the face, the better the president. Yeah. Bush was a goofy, funny. Trump's like dumb, stupid. What if I pledged to box Putin one-on-one to stop his fucking bullshit? Think he'd do it or run off scared? Like the pinko he is. I said it. He does watch this stream. So if he sees that, he's gonna get pretty upset, man. He's gonna be pretty upset, and then that's on you, man. Because he's a sensitive guy, actually, you know? He's a sensitive guy. Did you see that they kicked him out of the judo federation or whatever? There's some like judo, because he was like a karate guy. There's some like federation of judo that they booted that ass. They booted his ass right out of there. They booted him right out of the party.
That is my own sperm.
I pissed on the kid down the street and took his copy of Elder Scrolls. Is it Elden Scrolls? This guy says Elder Scrolls. Learn how to spell, you piece of shit. To play. I can't get it to work on my PS2 though. Arm Brown, can you please help? Do you have it? Do you have an IT background? Yes, I do. Take the disc out, blow on it, and then
Make pee-pee.
on it, and then it should work. Trump seems more uncanny to me. Like, you can see a facade of a human, but there's an emptiness. Well, it's Ron DeSantis is like the extreme of that. Just sort of this empty husk of a person who's just like running on talking points, you know, and money and stuff. Is Rick Wolf doing Arm Brown drops on purpose now? Is he?
What a pervert.
What?
Does anyone else hope Russia starts a nuclear winter so we can get this all over with? Oh my god. Ultimate Doomer take by I missed it. Whoever said that. That's their ultimate doomer black pill take. Trump is like Dr. Ron had to use 2 hands to grab it. Ooh! You don't talk about our president like that. Right, Zizek?
You don't talk about our president like that. That doctor of his is grabbing every inch of him, he said. Including his pee-pee, that's crazy.
Yeah, did you watch that?
Yes, I did watch that. I was there, actually.
You were?
Yes, I was saying, yes, you're my president, please, I love you.
Okay, weird. Have you heard of Therapy in a Nutshell? She did a video on news anxiety. I'm gonna check that out, but I will definitely say that, you watch the news and you look at Twitter for this stuff, which is how most of us get our news. You definitely get a version of it that lacks the most important context, which is like, how did we get here? What's the historical context? That's just left out, So then I don't know. And then, I get it, like, most of us, including me, don't have time to, like, really understand this in a deep enough way to not be on Twitter, like, shut up, like, getting all pissed off, I heard Trucker Carl Stone going on about something called the Anglosphere. Yeah, he's really throwing out that Nazi stuff, that moron. What happened to you, Tucker? You used to be great doing those awkward first date interviews with Britney Spears with your little bow tie. It's so funny that, like, this guy, like, people take that guy seriously. Maybe they don't. Do people just watch that as like they watch Joe Rogan? Like, just sort of white noise in the background? Aaron Brown, thought about this for a bit. Think you'd be a good choice to play Rod how do you say that guy's name? Blagojevich in a biopic. That would be great, yeah. Hopefully a Ben Shapiro production. His Daily Wire could produce that. R.M. Brown, and R.M. Brown. It'll be another Eddie Murphy type, Clumps type thing. There is an update. We've talked about this before. I mean, maybe I'm really going overboard with this crep. But the New York Times did a thing. Oh, Tony D. Wow. Dave, thank you so much, Tony D.
Thank you, Tony D. That's a very generous of you. Thanks so much. Can I borrow some $19?
No, you cannot. Thanks for finally using that community tab for announcements. No problem, but that community tab, I will say, is a real piece of garbage. It deleted my I put one out that was like, I'm not doing a stream, and then it just deleted it. So I did another one. Some people said they hated that you didn't use it. This guy's giving me a hard time. They didn't, that you didn't use it more. Not me, but some people said, oh boy. Nathan Nelson, wow, thank you so much.
Very generous from Nathan. Thank you so much. By the way, I'm having some troubles.
What kind?
I think you can guess.
Financial?
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 nailed it. So if you can let me borrow like $40, please. It'd get me out of a lot of jams.
Okay. God, what a cretin. This guy said he wasn't gonna stream. Bully him for lying. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's, this is not a real stream, I can't get on Discord. I don't really have any plan. I spend the whole time trying to get these streaming crap connected. But I've been meaning to read this, I'm beating the dead horse a little bit. But the New York Times, I read that thing from that professor who was talking about, who mapped out the early cases of this little virus called COVID-19. Seems like people maybe keep forgetting about the lab stuff and the, that whole debate. But yeah, the same guy got a little, he's a professor at like University of Arizona or something. He got another, he got a little bit more attention from the New York Times. And I'll read this. Why not? Who gives a crap?
Yes, who gives a crap? Just drone on reading some crap from the failing New York Times.
The failing New York Times.
Yes, that's what I call it. Like my president says.
Okay. Zizek really big into that. He's on his Trump stuff, I guess, to quote Kanye. Scientists released a pair of extensive studies over the weekend that point to a large food and live animal market in Wuhan, China as the origin of the coronavirus pandemic, analyzing a wide range of data. I still love this kind of photography, by the way. What is it called? Like pan, shift, tilt, or whatever? Like the little boy, little model shit, looking at shit. Anyway, guys, analyzing a wide range of data, including virus genes, maps of market stalls, and the social media activity of early COVID-19 patients across Wuhan, the scientists concluded that the coronavirus was very likely present in live mammals sold at the Hunan seafood market. Okay, and remember we looked at the reviews. Reviews not good. The reviews for the Hunan market not good, guys. Okay, very bad. He knows every inch of me. I'm talking about my pee-pee. Okay? He touched it. They touched it, guys. Very likely present in live mammals sold at the Hunan seafood wholesale market in late 2019, and suggested that the virus spilled over into people working or shopping there on 2 separate occasions. There's a picture of it. The studies, which together span 150 pages, are significant salvo in the debate over the beginnings of the pandemic that has killed nearly 6 million people across the world. The question of whether the outbreak began with a spillover from wildlife sold at the market, a leak from the lab, blah, 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 blah. When you look at all the evidence together, it's an extraordinarily clear picture that the pandemic started at the Hunan market, said Michael Warraby. That's the guy, the evolutionary biologist at the University of Arizona and co-author of both new studies. So, something to read. But others pointed to some gaps that still remain. The new papers did not, for example, identify an animal at the market. Okay, so the animal's still on the loose, the actual animal. I think that what they're arguing could be true, said Jesse Bloom, virologist at the blah 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 research cancer research center. But I don't think the quality of the data is sufficient to say that any of the scenarios are true with confidence. So it's still an open question. I totally agree with that. Jonathan Powers, shouting out my business would be amazing. What's your business? Pedophiles are us. Okay, no, it's not. Shouting out my business would be amazing. Winged marrow on Instagram. Toilets, crap, everyone's getting. Well, what do you sell? What am I promoting here? Okay, look. This is what I'll say. This will be how we do this promotion. Okay, this person shouting out their business. Let's go back to it. If this is something good, I support it. Like if it's handmade soap, that doesn't have some chemical that's gonna kill you in it. Or, if it's, what else would they make? Like, scarves or something, then I'm down. But if this is some weird pervert stuff, I disavow. Okay? And if you clip this, I will get very upset about it and then probably do nothing about it. Arm Brown, why some folks on the Discord server dislike the live show people? Wait, hold on. Isn't there more drama? Rock Rebel, why some folks on the Discord server dislike the live show people? I was thinking we needed Arm Brown community solidarity. Look, if there's some people in the Discord giving people a hard time, tell them to calm down. Tell them that their attitude is
Disgusting.
and
Weird.
search toilet paper demonstrates how competitive. Thanks, Lisa Kukla. Kukla, longtime supporter. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, you the best. We all love Lisa. Okay, we all love Lisa. One other person is my doctor. He touched my body. He touched me all over my body, every inch. He looked it up and down. He said, woo woo. Smoke came out of his ears. He did the eyes bulging out like that wolf. Very familiar guy, that wolf. We all know the wolf, right? That guy knows the wolf. His eyes bulge out, that wolf from the cartoons. From the cartoons, that wolf. And that's what my doctor did when he got a look at my ding-dong, my little penis, okay? I'm just saying. All right? Everyone, people at CPAC, hey! He's the ultimate comedian. Wing and marrow is some kind of bone marrow black market thing. Oh, great. Okay, so whoever's promoting that's probably Hezbollah on there, you know, using a fake name, promoting more of his scams. Remember when Bill Maher brought on that idiot on to say there was a 90% chance, yeah, Brett Weinstein? Yeah, I mean, that's why I like to present that stuff, because we still, I mean, it could take now, I don't know, it could take forever to find what the actual, like, to nail down the actual, like source, the animal, or, you know, if the lab thing is true, like, to nail that down could take forever now. With the lab thing, it might not even be possible to, like, find out whether or not that's true. Which is, it's one of those unverifiable claims where, like, oh, they're covering it up. Well, then they're gonna cover it up so much that, like, how are you gonna get in that lab and figure, I mean, but I will say, so they don't know, they never knew. Those people, that's what's kind of important here, is that there's people online, as we always see, who are just, like, talking out that ass. They're just talking out of their asses. You know what I mean, guys? Emily, oh my god, Emily. Oh, Emily, thank you so much for the $2. Please don't get arrested with a fake gun. You know what? I think, if you guys want, I think the Turkey Day short film is completed. We could watch it. Is it true that YouTube takes they take a lot of the super chat? I don't know exactly how much, but it's like a giant chunk, because I wanted to give all the super chats to the people who manage the Discord, like Chippy and co. Chippy and her gang, you know, Chippy and her gang of sort of like ruffians. But then I realized if I give them all, then, like, I guess I could take the hit of whatever it is, but you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, they take a huge percent. I'm thinking like at least like 30% of it or something. Start new businesses based on Rudy G. Remember when Rudy So, man, we have such a short memory, but Rudy Giuliani almost got caught by Sacha Baron Cohen, like, taking off his pants with a random underage girl in a hotel. Like, and this guy's still walking around, you know what I mean? Still walking around pretending to be a normal guy. Start new businesses based on Rudy G effing up and doing a press conference outside your shop. NATO International Potato Chips is now taken. Find your own, chat. Redolent thought. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us about Rudy G. Winged and Marrow Instagram framed insects. Are you the same? Is that the same person? Can we confirm what Winged and Marrow is? Winged and Marrow, sex trafficking company. Oh my god. Here at Winged and Marrow, we believe that blue lives matter too. Why is nobody talking about this? Also, you know, I don't know about these, you know, they have a GIF on their homepage. I don't know about those. And I just shouted them out, you know, from a super chat. Here at Winged and Marrow, we believe that, you know, Cosby deserves a second chance and probably did nothing wrong in the first thing. And we sell framed pictures of Bill Cosby. Thank you for shouting us out, RM Brown, on your screen chat, which you did. Let's admit it. Winged and Marrow is me. Yes, we are legit and nice. Okay, Jonathan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I said your company was a pedophile company and that they are involved in sex trafficking. Sorry. I'm sorry that I said you guys support Bill Cosby. Sorry. I hope that doesn't, might drive some interest in your business. You know what I mean? Sari Sads. Hey, RM, on the topic of doctors looking at your body, mind giving a PSA to everyone to self-screen for skin cancer? Jeez, God, yes. I had to go to the dermatologist to get some weird growth on my neck removed. If anybody noticed, I had a Band-Aid all the time. I just had something. They said it's not a bad thing or whatever. What is it? It's not a troubling thing. So that's cool, but I don't know, just some random ass, a second head was growing on my neck. You know what I mean, guys? Wolf Drop, search toilet paper competitive markets. Oh yeah, he does say toilet paper a lot. Man, him and his wife, I wish they were my grandparents. They would be the ultimate grandparents, right? Richard Wolf and Harriet Fraud. What's that company, Wayfair or whatever it is, that like the QAnon people were saying that you could get a drawer on there for like $10,000. So they were like, oh no, this is actually code for like sex trafficking. Maybe that's the company that I promoted. They do that. It's like framed pictures of something, but it's all like $10,000. Oh, Chippy in the chat. Chippy, we got to get the Discord. I will have the Discord up next week. Chippy called you the son of a wench. I wonder what she could mean. Also, is she from the Middle Ages or something? Chippy's had a few drinks. Chippy's had a few drinks in the chat, guys. What's the company called again? Wing and Marrow. Wing and Marrow, where we believe that the age of consent is whatever. It should be whatever. Well, why does there one exist? I'm sorry. Look, I'm sure it's a great company. I'm just making a joke about not knowing, That's all it is. It's a great company, guys. Go visit it and go buy stuff. If they're chatting, they're probably cool, right? So there you go. Schwan, why ain't Beta Boys displayed on your channels page? Yeah, I should. It would really help find the page easier. Oh, yeah. You're right. I promised them I would do that, too. Damn you, man. Schwan's always right. Schwan's always on his bullshit, That guy, man. He's always one of those guys, It's like, yeah, he's right. When he's right, he's right. I guess we'll watch Turkey Day. No, I'll put a link to it. You watch it on your own. You watch it on your own time. You bastards can watch it on your own time. Let me see. Share. Copy link. I'll just put this in the chat, I guess. There we go. Are you aware? Emperor says, are you aware? God, that guy ruled. Are you aware? Are you aware that 5G radiation is going to make you grow a second head? You have to go to the dermatologist to get it removed. Chippy in the house, Chippy says. Guys, I would like to make a formal apology to Winged and Marrow, the company who was kind enough to give me super chats, and then I proceeded to call them a pedophile company. Dr. Stefan Wanka. Wow, man. We gotta look up who is Dr. Stefan Wanka. Winged and Marrow. This company has been approved by Dr. Stefan Wanka. Are you aware? So I'd like to apologize to Winged and Marrow. The owner of the company was nice enough to give me some money on Super Chat, and then I called their company a pedophile company. You know, that's what we do on this channel. Just total lack of regard, totally irresponsible. You know, no sense of right and wrong. So go check out their company, as long as it's nothing bad. Then I fully disavow. That's what you have to do, I guess. So I apologize. Beta Boy is legit awesome. I look forward to the Ridley Scott and Danny McBride team up when you sell the rights. Yes. Has anybody been watching Righteous Gemstones? Danny McBride should do a Ridley Scott thing. Well, he would be like one of the side characters, you know? Like he would be, what's his name? The dude who was in Twister, who was also an alien. Game Over Man. He would be Game Over Man. Dr. Stefan Lanka. Big shout out to Dr. Stefan Lanka. I don't even want to look up who Dr. Stefan Lanka is. I just want him to be like a sort of abstract idea, you know? Are you aware? Are you aware of Dr. Stefan Lanka? He's a doctor who exists only in my head. Yeah, Danny McBride in Foot Fist Way is one of the greats. I feel like he's trying to do something a little more serious in Righteous Gemstones. Oh, Chippy's on her bullshit right now. Tell the audience Chippy is not a loose woman. She is a very respectable woman who sometimes gets loose on the dance floor. Oh, there's a lot. It sounds like there's a lot of drama in the Discord. People are accusing that company, whatever it's called, Bone Marrow. They're accusing that of being a pedophile company, which it is not. Okay? People need to stop saying that. And now Chippy's on some bullshit. Thank you for the awesome and entertaining content. Oh, thank you so much. Dr. Stefan Lanka. You were... Wait a second. Pam Demonia, you were listening to an interview with Dr. Stefan Lanka on a podcast? I feel like Dr. Stefan Lanka would end up on Joe Rogan's show, right? Are you aware? Are you aware? The 5G towers are, you know, make your wiener fall off. Lamka out. You don't like Danny somebody doesn't like Danny McBride in the chat. I bought from Winged and Marrow and I need to coordinate my delivery through WhatsApp. Uh-oh. I'd like to repeat, I apologize to Winged and Marrow for the accusations. Are you aware that the same people who believe viruses don't exist and toxic environments and food are to blame are the same people who like trucker protests? Hell yeah. Now Chippy's trying to date Sam Cedar. Unbelievable. A lot of people in the chat saying,
That is my own sperm. That is my own sperm. That is my own sperm.
So, in conclusion, I think that Hasbulla NFT is legit, you know, seems legit, where an 18-year-old who looks like a, you know, what did that explanation said? He has the, what was it? Like, they said height in some weird way. So some 18-year-old who looks like a baby says, go buy my NFT, does kicks and punches at the camera. I'm like, yep, seems like a good financial investment to me. Sam Cedar is in the chat again. Sam Cedar comes into this chat and he says D's nuts a lot, and now he's trying to date Chippy, which, you know, it's what he does, man. It's what he does in that's how he uses this community, you know. He's like, who can I say D's nuts to? You know, who can I get my pervert stuff going? Vincent Gallo's in the chat too. He's gonna do a Brown Bunny NFT. Anyway, guys, who's gonna watch this Batman movie? What does it come out tomorrow? I watch, you know, I'm like, anytime a Batman movie comes out, I'm like, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. You know? Who would you have liked to see seen as Batman? I know obviously a lot of us are thinking Benny Shapiro. You know, we want him to play the part of every main character of every movie. But who else? You know, who else should be up there? Guess what, chat? I'm getting a new whip on Saturday. Congratulations, Emmy. You getting a new ride to put pictures, man. Pictures, or it didn't happen. I had to look it up. Dr. Stefan Lamka is a German biologist who doesn't think measles exist. Now you're aware. They like that. I think that, you know, the Are You Aware community, they love the idea of like, oh no, we have disease all wrong. We have science and medicine all wrong. You guys got it all wrong. And there's one man who's gonna get to the bottom of it. Me. A guy who's yelling at a city board member. Some bureaucrat who's like, you know, looking at his phone, playing some, you know, Fruit Ninja on his phone. No, Michael Caine is not in it. The Alfred looks pretty boring in this new Batman, I will say. They just picked like a generic ass man, you know? JR, should I become a slave to the banks and buy a home in California? This World War III and climate change news is giving me doubts. Why not do van life, JR? Live in your van, you know, do this in your van. Hold on, where is it? I'm thinking the same thing. You know, it's sort of like, geez. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's part of me that just wants to live out in the middle of nowhere, you know? Wouldn't that be cool? You're just like, you know, no traffic, no nothing. You know, maybe you have like there's a small town in Texas that I visited some friends in, and they're married and they live in the small town and they have like a llama and they're just out in the middle of nowhere. You know, it's like this little small town that's just like empty all the time. You know, there's like a record store. But it's just like, it's sort of like, it's just sort of a weird thing, you know? I mean, there's advantages to that, I guess, but it's also like, there's something weird about it, just to, like, you're just on your own. Nothing going on, just on your own. The Hills Have Eyes. It's more of a little college town, sort of. But like a very empty... Well, it's like outside of college town. Like that's the Norris. That's the nearest crep. Joe Togan and a nice pair of stilts could play Batman. Ooh, that's a short burn. That's a short burn.
And it makes me cry. And it makes me cry.
How do you feel about Joe Rogan?
And it makes me cry to even look at him.
Ooh, ouch. That sucks, man. Arm Brown, Ted Kaczynski had a cool setup if you think about it. Yeah, that's our model. That's our model of how a guy should live. Out there writing manifestos. That's how we do it. That's the ultimate muscular class guy. Living in some weird shack. Didn't they pick up his whole shack and move it to like an art gallery or something? I'd like to see that. Look in that guy. Look in that creep's shack. What do you guys think? What's your guys' take? Enough with me, okay? We've already ruined someone's small business by saying that, you know, they're involved with Bill Cosby, you know, and the Weinstein and all this crap. So I'm gonna stop with my crep. What's your guys' take on what's going on? Ukraine, Batman, all this crap, and nobody even answered my ass. Are you gonna go see Batman? Has anybody ever lied to you and told you you look handsome? You piece of shit, Sam. Oh, of course it's Sam Cedar. Sam Cedar likes to come in here and sabotage my crep. I'm a big fan, don't get me wrong, but woof these MF nuts, he says. Sam, and Emma seems like such a nice girl. I don't know why she hangs out with you, you know? Besides maybe this. I wonder how much Emma gets paid. Can we ask her that? Can I ask her on Twitter? Oh, you know what we should watch? I know what we should watch. This will be a fun one. I think Chippy will like this one too. Because it's a show that she likes. But yeah, guys, come on, guys. Stop calling that business. Stop calling that Marrow business a company that's involved with Epstein. That's wrong. That's wrong, guys. Let me see. Okay, so here we go, guys.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand anywhere. Look, Serena Williams, Matrix.
There we
Serena,
go.
Matrix. Serena, Matrix.
Still haven't got ad remover.
I don't know if you can read this. Anyway, never mind. Listen, oh shit, here we go. Thank you, everybody, for everything. And, you know, we just want to, you know, we thank HBO who've really taken care of us. We want to thank our fantastic writers. Jesse is a genius.
Damn it.
No question about it. And these guys, you know, I mean, you can't work with that.
Damn it.
Or Sarah. Yes, Sarah Snook. She's not here. She's stuck in Oz. And Matthew McFadden. There's so many. They're not here. But anyway, we love them, and we wish they were here. But no, the other thing I want to say is about the casting people, the people who cast us. And they've done a great job, especially on this show.
Just
and
gonna
I think
leave it.
they need a
It'll come
special
back.
hand. We kind of underestimate the casters. And
Sorry, Mr. Strom, I was in class.
one other thing I like to add, which is I think is important to
Hey,
me, and I
Hannibal
hope
Lecter,
important to
nice
you, and I
bloke.
think as actors,
Different
and
guy.
performers, and writers,
son
and
of a
directors,
wench.
you will be. This is a thing that's come to me
Camera work by Michael J. Fox, you piece of shit.
about what's going on in the Ukraine. It's truly awful. Really awful what's happening. And it's particularly awful in terms of the what it's affecting the other.
I don't know what, like, I think this is one of the funniest moments I've seen on TV in a long time. Because it looks like, I mean, it's funny that this dude starts giving, like, a political speech and she's like, uh-oh, here we go. But Sarah Snook was not there. But it seems like somebody who, like, I don't mean this in a mean way, but, like, somebody who's, like, was there on a field trip and, like, you know, you, like, the rest of the class is like, how did she get up there? All right, whatever.
Other people, particularly in our profession. The president of Ukraine was a comic. You know, he was a wonderful comic performer, and we should respect that for him. And to come to the presidency was amazing. But the thing that's really distressed me is what's happening in Russia to my fellow actors and actresses and performers and writers and critics.
Her friend is buddies with the Weinstein that works for Peter Thiel. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
They are told under pain of high treason that they cannot say a word about Ukraine. And I think that is pretty awful. And I think we should all stand together. And also for those people, the
What is
people in Russia
happening?
who don't like what's going on, and particularly the artists. And I think we should really join in celebrating them and hoping that they can actually make a shift, as I believe they can. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Just the girl from Red Scare looking really prominent and sort of getting some Winona vibes. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, maybe it's just weird when you're on stage and someone else is talking and you're trying to figure out. You're like, but it's like, damn, you are like, she's just like really, really hard to ignore there. It would be weird though if he went into some political speech where he's like, I don't know, he goes into something where he's like, these goddamn communists, this is why we need Trump back in, or something, and everybody's just like, oh shit, okay. Dasha released a movie recently. Yeah, I saw this, pretty good. She had a speech all planned and everything, and he went political and stole her moment. You think that's what it is? I totally forgot about the I forgot about the Winona thing. That's kind of exactly what it is. Just starts yelling in Russian. Yeah, that'd be great. It's weird seeing Brian Cox in Succession. I'm so used to seeing him in Grampy roles. Yeah. Dasha was in the new Ben Shapiro movie. That'd be good. She'd probably do it. The other girl from Red Scare would definitely do it. She'd be like, "Look, I'm not a liberal. No, you got, I have proof." I can't believe you said William Nilly in your video today. Sorry about that. She should start shouting in Russian. That would have been great. Yeah, those things are so boring. Why not cause a scene? She should have made herself the center of attention. She could have been getting a bunch of headlines, you know? Get some attention to the Red Scare podcast. Wes Anderson should do a film with Brian Cox as the lead before he passes. Oh my god, Redland thought. Yeah, he's good. He's a great actor. The only movie Ben Pepino should have anything to do with should be Robin. Like, he should play Robin in Batman. Another huge disappointment. Ben Shapiro is, from what I understand, he is not in this new what is his name? Robert Pattinson Batman. He's not in it. Confirmed, not in it. Dr. Zaya says Wobble Palace. I did see that movie. She's pretty good in that. That same guy, the guy who directed that movie, made a movie about I think it's a pretty popular movie. What is it called? Spree. Where it's about a kid who's like an Uber driver who like drugs his passengers and then like, you know, drives his car like into walls and stuff. Oh, and he films it because he's trying to be like a social media star. Been meaning to watch it. CK Louis got hired as Putin's personal jester. Ooh. Let's check out what's going on with CK Louis. Is he still in Kiev? I just typed in CK Louis. Great. Let's see if he's still there. He's in there being a pervert, man. 3 days ago, CK Louis confirms he won't be performing in Ukraine. He won't be performing. I love this headline. I mean, I guess it's true, you know, but look at this. Disgraced comedian Louis C.K. Disgraced. fallen from grace comedian. That's great. Oh, guys. Thanks so much for being here with this, testing out this crep. Seems to be working okay. You know, it's computer, you know, surprised it's working. Fans stop working. Now the fans are spinning again, all this bull crap, you know? Brian Cox was in Glimmerman. Oh, I forgot about Glimmerman. Is what's his name? One of the Wayans brothers is in Glimmerman, right? Keenan Ivory Wayans, I want to say, is in Glimmerman. I could have that wrong. I could have just committed a hate crime. Cox and Murray were his big gets in Rushmore. Yeah, there's some funny stuff in Rushmore. Life Aquatic is the best singular vehicle for Murray. And I'm a Ghostbusters stan. Well, what about Groundhog Day? One of my favorite lines from Groundhog Day, I probably said this a million times on this thing, is when Bill Murray's at the bar and there's that guy who just always shakes his head at Bill Murray. You know, like every time Bill Murray lives that day again, the guy's just like shaking his head at Bill Murray. And then, so Bill Murray goes, Bill Murray's drinking a drink and he goes, "Can I have another one of these, but with some alcohol this time?" And the guy shakes his head and Bill Murray goes, "Ooh, I like it here." I don't know why I always think that's funny. What about Bob? Yeah, but what about Bob? What about Bob? He's playing sort of a... Like, I feel like in Groundhog Day, he's more being himself, which is kind of a... He's a bit of a douche. You know? He's a bit of a douchebag. Sort of. He's a bit of a... You know... piece of crap. In What About Bob, he's more of a sympathetic character, you know? He's just, like having a hard time. There's a VR game where you play the Groundhog Day guy's son trapped in another time loop. You're lying your ass off, man. Overtly dramatic, you lying. You play his son. If that's true, I want to play it. Groundhog Day is fantastic. Life Aquatic is a tour de force. Life Aquatic is the one where they show the cross section of the submarine, right? I wanted to find because that Wes Anderson actually took that from a Godard movie. I mean, he took a lot of the visual stuff from that. Pretty similar, yeah. I don't know how to say this in French, but it's tout va bien. And there's a lot of that in that movie, like the cross section of this factory. And it's let me see, man. Yeah, here we go. Wes Anderson took a lot of the visual stuff from Godard movies. And this one's called Tout Va Bien from 1972, I think. But yeah, the cross section of the building, great. I mean, one of the greatest, like, you know, visual, you know, one of the best looking films. That guy. It's called Groundhog Day, like father, like son. Are you serious? You're stuck in a time loop as Phil Connor Jr. You're making up that shit, man. Is that true? Groundhog Day, like father, like son. Probably being tricked. Probably being had and bamboozled again. Groundhog Day, like father, like son. It's probably some porno. Oh my god, it's real. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. There's a Groundhog Day game.
Wow, I haven't picked up one of these in a long time. Don't forget to hold the cord.
Sure
Okay.
It's happening again. This time to Phil Jr.
Look, here's the story. I'm in Punxsutawney to film a vlog post at my dad's thing.
Seriously, Phil?
It's Groundhog Day, and Phil's stuck in a time loop, just like his dad.
Listen to me. I'm living this day again. We've already done this.
Is that what this relationship is to you? A time loop?
Not sure what to think about this. What do you guys think of this? I don't know if that captures the spirit. I don't know if that captures, like, these disembodied hands. I don't know if that captures the spirit. What do you guys think? Who's gonna play this Groundhog Day VR game? It's cool. Yeah, they definitely got the sets pretty good. Little, you know, like Wii style people. It's happening again, just like it did. As David Lynch said, total utter bullshit. It is disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Have you seen the Ordinary Things video on VR? It reminds me of Uncanny Factor he talks about. I'll look it up. Feels like Groundhog Day Dawson's Creek edition. It's very cute. It's very cutesy. If you buy this game for me, I'll play it on the stream. Okay. It doesn't say in the game how you are living the same day over and over again. Thoughts on King of the Hill? Love it. I love these King of the Hill remixes that are coming out where Hank Hill is rapping. Have you guys seen that? It's a lot of that on TikTok. Lot of that on TikTok. Dr. Zayas, it's really weird. They're totally you're talking to Zayas, not me. Arm Brown or buy me Elden Rings. Yeah, that guy did donate. So maybe you'll get a copy of Elden Ring. Somebody, I can't remember. No, somebody wanted a copy of Elden Rings, it was a guy. I think it was a guy from Australia or something. He was like, I can't afford it. And somebody coughed up the money, and then he said, I don't want the money. I don't want your dirty money, he said to me. Do you think we'll be fighting future wars in the metaverse? Wasn't there a thing where people were like groping each other in the metaverse? Let me see. Groping metaverse. The metaverse has a groping problem already. Oh no. Oh god. These perverts. These lunatics. Can't handle it. From MIT Technology Review, the metaverse has a groping problem already. A woman was sexually harassed on Meta's VR social platform. She's not the first and won't be the last. Last week, Meta's already running into problems. Hi, I'm Mark Zuckerberg, and things aren't going well for Facebook because it's a garbage dump for memas and peepaws to share COVID misinformation. So I'm starting some new crap called Meta. Yeah, all that other crap's gone. I'm out. I'm in the clear on that. Now people are groping each other in this. Open up access to its virtual reality social media platform, Horizon Worlds. Early descriptions, blah, blah, blah. But not everything has been warm and fuzzy. According to Meta on November 26, a beta tester reported something deeply troubling. She had been groped by a stranger on Horizon Worlds. What do you guys think of this? Are these characters, like, defined enough for groping? Gropers and red snappers. Okay, come on, man. Come on, gropers and red snappers. What's your problem, man? Please don't grope my gam in the meta. My avatar will be a flasher in the... Oh my god. Sam Cedar says, I'll have you on my show. The Majority Report with Sam Cedar. If you get me Elden Ring. It's very tempting. It's very tempting. I could get a lot of follows from that. Now all you want, Sam Cedar's Elden Ring? Yo, what up, Rachel Maddow Brown? Derogatory. Thank you, Mubar. Thank you so much for that. So kind of you. I appreciate the lira. My meta is PTSD and major depressive order. I'm sorry. People have been getting capped in the head for decades. Okay. I disagree. I disavow that. The time Andy McDowell gives up. You know what? That's a show. Andy McDowell is on, I think, the funniest show that's ever been on TV, called I think it's called The Dress Up Gang. Does anybody watch The Dress Up Gang? I think it's probably the funniest show that's ever existed. The Dress Up Gang has Brent Weinbach and a bunch of other people in it. It's so goddamn good. But Andy McDowell is in it. This show that I don't think anybody watches. Andy McDowell is just like there, and I think she plays herself in it. What's your favorite British comedy show? I really loved The British Office. I like Peep Show. What else? What's a good British comedy show? What's a good British comedy show? I think those are probably the two big ones, right? Office and the IT Crowd's pretty good. Garth Marenghi. Is Garth Marenghi British? I've seen a little bit of that and clearly genius. I've been meaning to complete the Garth Marenghi show. Benny Hill. Just this guy running around. Speaking of groping in the metaverse, he gropes in the reality verse, that guy. Running around, chasing all those ladies around. Redolent Thought says, I referenced the Dress Up Gang earlier to you. Andy McDowell and off-screen Sigourney Weaver, right, are used wonderfully. Yeah, is the Mighty Boosh British? For some reason I thought they were like from somewhere else. Mr. Bean, that's a good one. Yeah, I was thinking Monty Python too. Favorite Canadian TV show? I mean, that's an easy one. Kids in the Hall, Trailer Park Boys, all this crap. SCTV. But I would, if anybody has not seen Dress Up Gang, if you can find it, I think it's also hard to find, but you can watch their YouTube channel. Even the skits are really, really fucking funny. I mean, they're like, I think they're like the funniest people. My friend fell asleep after playing Benny Hill theme music as a joke. He's probably groping people. Favorite Yugoslavian TV show? Oh, that's a good question. I definitely know my favorite Russian TV show, which is Hezbollah. I think it's called Hezbollah in Charge. It's about this 18-year-old who looks like a baby, and he has to be the head of a family. Why are they not doing that? This little guy, Hezbollah, he's selling NFTs. He's doing NFT scams. Why doesn't he do why don't they do a TV show where he's inherits a factory or something. Inherits a candy factory. Do something interesting. If you get all this attention, that's what it is. He got a bunch of these people get a bunch of attention because they're kind of interesting. And then they're just like, oh, let's just do a scam with this attention. Jesus. Hey, RM, what's it like being the shortest person on the left, and how has that affected your relationship with Hassan? Am I? Who's the shortest? Who would be the shortest person on the left? What do you think of Farfour from Tomorrow's Pioneers? I have no idea. You're gonna have to explain what that is to me, Dr. Zayas. Arm Brown is clearly just doing a bad David Spade impression. I can see that. Robert Reich. He's pretty short. Yeah, he's like, what is he, like 5'1" or something? Robert Reich, the Hezbollah of our time, many call him. Not me, but many. Any thoughts on Ben Burgess on Rogan? Canceled? No, he's definitely not canceled. I watched a little clip of it. Actually, Ben Burgess, I think, is watching it on his channel. It's just funny because, you know, Joe Rogan, he's just all over the place. I saw a clip where Ben Burgess is talking about, you know, socialism. And, you know, Joe Rogan is like, you call yourself a socialist, what does that mean? And Ben Burgess is like, well, you know, how about healthcare? How about school? How about not going into debt, into, you know, brutal, crushing debt to get an education in college? And Joe Rogan's like, I agree. It's just one of those things, like, you know, that's why I say Joe Rogan is like, I don't think he's a bad guy or anything like that. I don't think he's like in bad faith, because he just kind of adapts to whatever his guests are saying, you know? And if you sound smart, he'll go with it. Hassan may be 7 feet tall, but his head is only like 4 inches tall. He got a little less head? Hassan got that little ass head, though. See if I can find him.
This is insane, dude. This is insane, dude.
So yeah, I don't think there's any surprises with Ben Burgess going on there. Joe Rogan just kind of goes along with guests he thinks are smarter than him, and you know, I do think Ben Burgess did the right thing going on there, because he can get his message out. But I also don't think he's gonna get as much attention as like the anti-vax guys. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look into it because I haven't watched the whole interview, but I'm gonna see if there's any like talk about that stuff. If there's any talk about, you know, because Ben Burgess wrote a book about, it's not about comedians being canceled, but it's sort of about what he sees as problems with the left sort of stuff. So I'm wondering if Joe Rogan talks about the vaccine stuff and him being, in his view, canceled and so on. Arm Brown, I'm glad you listened to the podcast. I agree that Ben Burgess tried, at least. Yeah, I don't think there's any harm if you're well-spoken and you're able to communicate your message like Ben Burgess can, to go on a thing like that. I don't think there's any harm in it, unless you're like, yeah, Joe, I agree with you. The vaccine will give you diarrhea until you die. And here's Jimmy Dore to do a tap dance routine. The battle won't be won or lost by Shmo Jogan. I think you're right on that one. Where is Hezbollah? I actually got him on the line. Hezbollah. Are you there?
Hey, what's up, man?
You sound like Grimes.
Yeah, no, whatever. Anyway, you gonna check out my NFT or what?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna invest in your NFT, Hezbollah. So how much you want for this thing? How much do I have to cough up?
What do you got? That's what I say. What do you got?
And I mean, not much.
Well, let's take a look at that bank account, I say, and we'll see what we can get going, okay?
And so what's your deal? You have like the sort of like Andy Milonakis kind of thing?
Hey, come on, man. What is that?
You're right. That's ableist.
Yeah. No, I have a condition where I look younger, and it's not, you gonna give me a hard time about it?
No, Hezbollah. I'm a big fan. I like your videos. You're kind of just wandering around. You're eating waffles and stuff.
Yeah, it's not. I do think people are kind of just watching it in a sort of, I would say, exploitative kind of way. Like, oh, look at this little, looks like a little kid, but he's a 18-year-old.
Yeah. So, Anyway.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to Russia now.
Okay, have a good time in Russia.
Bye-bye.
There he goes. Hezbollah. Here goes Hezbollah. Thank you so much for being on the show, Haz. Jamestown Door. Yeah. I don't know. Is that thing where do Joe Rogan and Ben Burgess go on for like 6 hours? Is it Geordie? Are we talking Geordie level? Are we talking Geordie length? Not Hezbollah. I think it's Hezbollah. Hezbollah. Oh man, somebody's talking about the Elon. I don't know if anybody saw this. I felt bad about it because, like, I really started to feel kind of ableist with making fun of Adam Carolla, to be honest. But so Elon Musk tweeted out this thing where some Russian official, some Ukrainian official, maybe it's the vice president, I can't remember who it was, but some Ukrainian official tweeted at Elon Musk saying, "Hey, we need internet. Can you help us?" Or I could have this wrong. And Elon Musk says, "Yeah, I'm sending Starlink or whatever that crap is. I'm sending it now." And Adam Carolla retweets this and he goes, "Elon Musk is such a stud," or like, "Yeah, stud," or something like that. It's like, oh man, dude's gonna be one of those like Elon Musk comment bots. You know, just, "Yeah, Elon, you're gonna save us from the climate crisis with your, you know, your P.T. Barnum crap." So then I felt bad. You know, I retweeted. I was like, okay, he's like an Elon guy now. And I felt bad. I was like, I'm just like making fun of my grandpa or something. But I don't know. Dude never misses a chance to like jump on this stuff. Looks like Atlantic did a thing about it. The SpaceX CEO's much praised move to help keep the country online isn't the magical fix it may seem. On Saturday, is this from today? On Saturday, Ukraine Vice Prime Minister made a plea for help directly to Elon Musk. While you try to colonize Mars, Russia try to occupy Ukraine. So he's asking for help. Starlink is Musk's effort to... Who wrote this? Starlink is Musk's effort to make high-speed internet available anywhere on Earth using thousands of satellites. Less than 12 hours. After the request, Elon Musk says Starlink service is now active in Ukraine. More terminals en route. Voila. Many observers of the exchange quickly lavish Musk with praise, with some referring to him as a hero. A strong response to Musk's swift maneuvering made it seem as though the SpaceX CEO had flipped a switch and now a Ukrainian could simply navigate over their Wi-Fi settings and select Starlink. In that moment, Elon Musk, the man, seemed to be acting almost like a state of his own. A foreign entity that people around the world can call on for humanity help, like an Iron Man. The way they might call on a government. According to Fedorov, a shipment of Starlink satellite dishes, which SpaceX calls terminals, arrived today. But Starlink isn't an instant fix, and Musk can't exactly wave a wand at Ukraine's internet disruptions. It's hard for him to offer. It's nice for him to offer, but that doesn't mean it will actually have a meaningful impact right away. Brian Whedon, a space policy expert from the blah 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 nonprofit group, says the entire sequence, the plea, the response, the actual effect, reveals some of the limits of Musk's influence. His outsized reputation doesn't always match what he can actually control. For any Ukrainians to make use of Starlink, they have to get their hands on one of these Starlink terminals, which are made by SpaceX. For regular customers, a Starlink costs $499, and the service is $99 a month. SpaceX did not respond to questions about the number of active terminals in Ukraine right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, Elon, what's going on with you?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear?
Is this Hezbollah?
That's Grimes.
Okay, sorry, I thought it was Hezbollah again.
That's Grimes. Yeah, look, I have a baby with Elon. Do you know that?
I heard about that, yeah.
Now, problem A, not sure where that baby is.
Yeah, we talked about this. You know that the baby is somewhere in
California.
Yeah, that's a big state.
Yeah, but I mean, I narrowed it down. At least, can you give me that?
Yeah, I could give you that, I guess.
Yeah, give me that. I narrowed it down, you little turd.
Okay, great. So yeah, your husband is kind of like your husband.
No, we're not married.
Okay. Yeah, this guy who you had a baby with.
Elon Musk, yeah. He's kind of on his bullshit, I'll say that.
Yeah, okay. Because this is what the Starlink thing kind of seems like. But anyway. So for any Ukrainians to make use of this thing, they're going to have to cough up a bunch of money. And every one of them is going to need a terminal, it seems like. For any Ukrainians to use the Starlink, they have to get their hands on one of the Starlink terminals. These terminals must be within several hundred miles of ground stations that communicate with Starlink satellites before the satellites beam. Do lots of Americans have Starlink? This sounds like another attention ploy. As much as I hate to admit, apparently they did actually get a shipment of base stations. Yeah, but I mean, like, for this to be useful, you're gonna need like a lot of them, and you know, I mean, you're gonna need like, for this to matter as far as their internet being out completely, you're gonna need like a ton of these things. It's not just like, here you go. Ice-T sells crap car insurance these days. Somebody says it's crazy John Mouse hasn't been canceled. We'll come back to the John Mouse thing. I forgot about him. Hey, Arm Brown. Why does Putin look like he always halfway through pushing out a log? I mean, he's doing that? Wait a second. You think he's doing this?
And it makes me cry to even look at him.
Even if Starlink worked perfectly, the use of satellite technology can be risky in wartime, says some professor in Toronto. Transmissions between ground receivers and satellites can become beacons for airstrikes. None of this is new. The only new thing is Starlink, which has never really been tested in a context of battle. It's difficult to predict what sort of dent, if any, Starlink will make in the Ukraine's connectivity problems. But this intervention is a natural position for Musk, who has made a reputation for inserting himself. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the submarine thing, where he called that guy a pervert or a pedophile or whatever. He kind of jumps into this stuff. I get it. I am halfway through pushing out a log. Sam Cedar is doing this. Man, this Sam Cedar guy's totally different when he's in the chat. You know, when he's with Emma doing that show, he's very buttoned up. He's got his together. Then he comes in this chat and he just, the things he says, man.
It's sick stuff. It's really sad.
Yeah, Grimes. Grimes, do you want to be the co-host? Like how Sam has a co-host?
Yeah, I will be. I'll be the co-host. What are we talking about?
I guess we were talking about the satellites.
I don't know anything about it. And I don't care, and it can kiss my ass for all I care.
Jeez, Grimes, that's not great co-hosting.
Well, you know, I'm not trying to be Emma Vigeland or whatever. I'm trying to do my own shit, you know?
Okay, jeez.
Yeah. So kiss my ass, everybody. I'm out.
Oh, God. Good God. Good God, that Grimes, man. So there you go. Check out that Atlantic crep. Hope it works though. If they can get if those, if they're having these like broad internet outages, for God's sake, I hope they can get them something. Jesus. Yo RM favorite Pop-Tart. I really like the cinnamon one. I know a lot of people like the s'mores one, and of course the classic frosted strawberry. But I gotta say, the cinnamon one is the cinnamon and also frosted. The cinnamon frosted one. It's always good, man. It's always good. It's always the best one. It's always the best one, in my opinion. Let's put that to a vote in the chat. Best Pop-Tart. What do y'all think? Oh, thanks, Tony D. Brian Carthens is on fire tonight. Unfrosted strawberry with butter on it. Whoa, Matt. That's sounding pretty good right now, actually, brother. That sounded pretty good right now, brother. I could eat a couple of those right now. I'm going to put, I got all this crap. I got all this crap on this desk, like this stuff. I'm going to just have a toaster up here. And I'll be eating Pop-Tarts the whole time through this crap. Coffee shop down the street from me has homemade Pop-Tarts. Yeah, right. You're lying your ass off again, man. You're lying your ass off again, Cine. Oh, Bluecast agrees with me that the best tart is cinnamon. You gotta take the bottom off both and stick both the frosted sides together. You're trying to maximize the filling? Oh, man. Alright, guys. We'll read a few more and then we'll get out of here because this was supposed to be a test stream. Seems like it's working alright, though. Alright, we got Hezbollah NFTs. All this crap. All this bullcrap. All of this crap. Let's read a few more of these. Arm Brown, why did you lie to us? You said there was no stream today. Well, I was gonna delete that and put a new one, but then I don't know, that message disappeared. I don't know how to use the community tab in YouTube. All right, okay.
Make pee-pee. Make pee-pee.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
Oh. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Chipster. You've never had a Pop-Tart. Come on, Chip. Come on, Chip. Well, why don't you eat one? Eat one this week, and then come back next week and let us know how the experience went. Poor Chip. Poor Chipston. Never had a Pop-Tart. People are still talking about Dr. Stefan Lamka. Matt Damon is selling NFTs. Matt Damon doesn't have enough money. Poor guy has to go and sell NFTs. Man, I really feel sorry for Matt Damon, man. He had to sell those NFTs because he didn't have enough money, Poor guy, man. Made all those movies.
Yeah, I feel really sad for Matt Damon. He made all those movies and he still didn't have any money. So he had to sell NFTs.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah. Poor Matt Damon.
Redolent Thought, $20. $20 for the mods. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I gotta get them. I don't know who's in the Discord modding. Because was too much of a dumbass to install Discord. So Chippy, remind me to cough up that $20. Stevie, oh my god, Stevie's in the thing.
Stevie? Stevie? Stevie?
How do you make this stuff?
Stevie? 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 Stevie?
What was Stevie actually saying? Sorry. Damn it, I lost it. Stevie, R.M. Brown, do you remember the old Pop-Tart commercial where people are dancing on a giant pink boat with an ink sky in the background? I don't remember that. If you can find it, send me a link. I'll watch it. I like those kind of weird old commercials. R.M. Brown, me and Spoon, aka Noops Modded. Okay, well hit me up in the Discord chat. I'll switch computers and give it to you. McRib, is there a McRib NFT? The Great Honorable RM. I own a silkscreening company in New York. We would love to collab on some merch for the muscular class if you are so inclined. Yes. Seth will draw. Please send me a message on Discord. The RM Brown Discord, which there's a link to in all the descriptions. Send me a link. That sounds awesome. Because I wanted to figure out how to do the merch thing, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, I gotta be honest. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Little bit of a pain in the ass, like my doctor. You know, when he touches me there, on my body. R.M. Brown, please make sure it is a union shop. A worker managed co-op. No, Seth's company, much like we were talking about that Marrow company, Seth's company, I think, uses actual slave labor. It's pretty sick stuff. You know?
Political views.
I walk into his, warehouse where all the workers are, and I say to myself,
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
And you're never going to believe who also works there. That's right, Dr. Stefan Lanka. Are you aware? Are you aware? Hey, I'm Brown. What's the difference between an oral and rectal thermometer? Taste. Ooh, F-bombs. You're sick, man. You're a sick pervert. You're a true sick pervert. Read a few more IMs. That's what I call them, and then we'll get out of here, to quote Sam Cedar. What the fuck is up with Turkey Day? And we could watch it. I put a link to it in the chat. Yeah, let's watch it. Well, then he won't get clicks. I'll put it in the chat again. How about that? I'll put it in the chat again. I'll put it in the chat again, bro. Hold on. Hold on, dude. Please stop, man. Guys, go watch Turkey Day. If you haven't already. It's an amazing... I just put a link in the chat. It's an amazing crepe. It's amazing crepe.
Yes, it's great crepe. I love that kind of stupid crepe. The dumb crepe that you're doing.
Hey, come on.
It's bad. You're bad.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Yes, you're bad at everything you do. You're a failure. You're a failure.
Okay. Well, what's your big accomplishment? Just stuffing those dogs into your face?
Excuse me, how many books have you? Again, let's do a book check.
A book check?
Yes, let's do a book check. How many?
I have not written any books.
There we go, stupid. You've written 0 books. I've written like 14,000 books. So please shut the hell up, you asshole.
Okay, God. Well, guys, I didn't have anything really prepared for the stream. Just wanted to check it, make sure it works, and it looks like it does. And it looks like it does.
And I thought they said Arun Brown, like the Indian name Arun Brown.
Turkey Day was awesome. I really enjoyed all of the Beta Boys stuff, and I've been sharing it around. Oh, Sam Cedar, thank you so much for all the bad you've been doing in this chat. You have redeemed yourself with that crap. Get help. Is it possible to be pro-legalizing sex work and anti-sex trafficking? One gives legal protection, the other doesn't. Same work. Perhaps someone in the industry can answer. Yeah, I would love to hear somebody who's actually a sex worker, but, from what I understand, legalizing it gives sex workers more protection. This is something I thought was really interesting in that book, The End of Policing, where, a lot of, here's a shocker, a lot of police officers are kind of, hold on, I have a clip for it. They're kind of, where is it? I was trying to play the predator.
Look at that. That is a frickin' predator right there.
They're kind of, they take advantage of sex workers. If it was legal, they would have lots of protection. It's a no-brainer to me, I guess the only problem I have with it is no, I mean, it would go along with my view of what, like, a society should be overall, like welfare state and all that stuff, where it wouldn't be a thing of people are sex workers because they're so desperate. It would be more like that's the career path that they want to do, that they actually like doing it. And it's not just purely money. They're like, I like making money and this is a way I like doing it, and it doesn't feel exploitative to me, then right? I mean, that's my take on it. But either way, legalizing it is going to take them out of a lot of danger, from what I understand. And unionizing them and all that stuff would be huge. You make it legal, that's one thing. Legal and then unionization would be that is what we should be fighting for. Something I want to volunteer and work on. John, thank you so much, Johnny Robot. Johnny Robot loves your work. Did you see the video of the Ukrainian citizens making a captured Russian soldier call his mom? Well, again, I've seen a lot of those viral videos floating around, and I'm sort of like over believing any of them, but I'll check it out. I do think we need to send. I think what the ultimate thing that could happen is we get Hezbollah at the negotiating table. What do you think Slavoj would say when he dropped his dog? What the hizek? Chip, somebody has a question for Chip. Chip, what do you look for in a person, and how tall is Arm Brown? I'm not tall. I'm like Hezbollah sized. Sex work is real work. Absolutely. They made him call his mom. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one. I'll check it out, but I'm not believing too much of the social media viral crap. And again, look, I'm not trying to. My whole thing is I'm not trying to turn this into. I'm not trying to glorify this. The whole thing with this whole war thing is how do we prevent this kind of stuff, and what was the U.S.'s role in getting us here? What can we do? Let's watch the tapes. Let's play the tapes back, look at our mistakes, and say, how can we not do this again? That's what I'm thinking. Because, it's not that, that's what kind of bothers me with the sort of, oh, look at this based epic video of these soldiers. It's like, this is people in war, people get their legs blown off. People get PTSD. There's nothing cool about it. It's a lose-lose for everybody. That's all I'm saying. Very obvious take. I wish I got paid every time I had sex. Rock Rebel, you little pervert piece of shit, you.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I wish I got paid every time I had sex. I'd get paid at least once. Oh, you... Now I'm talking. I like this. Rock Rebel, I love you.
What a pervert. What a pervert.
You know I love you. I love that. That's that old-timey sense of humor. Human Rights Watch. Yeah, I would really like to read some research on sex work decriminalization and stuff. I mean, not I think it's a no-brainer, but just would be interesting. Anyway, let's read a few more of these. I get out of here. Who cares about Oren Brown's height? He's the leader of the muscular class. Really muscular Brown. There's nothing wrong with being a little guy. There's nothing wrong with being a little guy that anybody could pick up, and like throw into the pool, Aaron Brown moved to Texas because of Alexis, Texas. Tippy. Oh, thanks, Gutkus. Who should Slavoj voice in a Pixar movie? I mean, we've had this idea before. A raccoon. He would play an animated raccoon who loves garbage. I can't remember what the plot was. Maybe he, Jordan Peterson plays like, what would Jordan Peterson be? Jordan Peterson would be some weird animal, like one of those like designer dogs or something, and he would be giving Jordan Peterson a hard time all the time. Oh my god. Wow, I forgot about Nathan Fletcher. Nathan Fletcher. Holy moly. It's another one of these like references to the School Board Mania videos. Nathan. It's so funny that there are these people who go to these board meetings and they like have all these characters that they hate and stuff. All right, read the last couple and then we're out of here. RM, I have one family on the West Coast and looking to start a family on the East Coast. You pervert, you trying to have a secret family? I would like for the families to never find out about each other until my funeral. You piece of crap, you. Any tips on that? You could really be like really exploitative and say, I'm going to help the brave fighters in Ukraine. You say you're going to like war. You're going to the war and you can only come back like every once in a while. That's how you do it. And then they're already doing this on social media. So you just stage a bunch of fake, war pictures of you. You're like, oh, here's me. I'm in a foxhole. But you're really just like in a ditch near a McDonald's or something. Jordan Peterson would be an anxious greyhound. I was thinking, yeah, or like a Doberman Pinscher or something. All right, guys. Well,
It's not the best stream.
Hey, come on, Slavoj.
It's not the best. Actually, while I was on here being co-host,
yeah,
I was watching Hassan Piker.
You piece of crap. Come on, man. I'm in competition with that guy.
Yes, but you're losing bad, man. You're losing bad. He's the greatest streamer of all time. Because I'm watching him, I am saying, oh, this is great. And he's going, oh, dude, I can't believe this dude. And this dude is memeing so hard.
Great. All right. Well, there it is, guys. I'll put the You guys are the first. Really, I'm gonna plug the Turkey Day short film on stream, but you guys are the first to see the completed crep. So you're welcome.
Make pee-pee.
It is disgusting.
Well, guys, keep working on taking the towers down now. Make sure everyone is aware of Dr. Stefan Lamka, and I will see you next time. The next stream we'll do a review of the new Batman. Okay?
Okay. Is that okay with you guys? Is that okay, morons?
Oh no.
Hey, it's me, stupid.
What do you want, Ben Shapiro?
I just want to say, you kiss my ass.
What?
Yeah. I don't want you making fun of me anymore. It hurts my feelings.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, find some other material, moron.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You're really funny because you say a lot of stupid stuff on your thing.
Well, it's not stupid to me, moron. You made me cry, dumbass.
Okay. Bye, Ben. Ben Shapiro really pissed off. All right, guys. Well, I will see you